If you needed more proof that the next couple of phases of the MCU is going to be bad, look no further than what they're doing in the comics, because they really don't even try to use the comic books to make money anymore. It literally exists to just storyboard ideas and concepts for the movies, because a lot of people aren't buying these books anymore, and it's just a fact. In fact, ICV2 put out an article, I think, yesterday. Superhero comics are in a creative rut. Who, if anyone, will fly to the rescue? The answer is nobody, because they literally don't run this industry to try to grow it or make a lot of money. The people that they try to go after and scam are the comic book shops. That's why this upcoming issue of Avengers #1 has 11 covers. That's a scam. And the people they're scamming are the comic book shops. Why they still buy into this shit, I don't know. But how this works is this will be the main cover. So the bulk of your books are going to be this cover right here. And then you'll get a 1 in 10. And I don't know if this is the 1 in 10 or not. I'm just saying. So for every 10 issues you buy, you'll get one of these. For every 20 issues you buy, you'll get one of these. For every 30 issues you buy, or 50 or whatever, you'll get one of these. And then this one, for sure, probably, because it's a virgin background, what that means is there's no logo, credits. This is probably a 1 in 100. So the way to offset the cost of buying a bunch of these comics that aren't going to sell, I promise you, you buy 100, you get one issue of this, and normally, if it was a healthy industry, you could say, all right, we're going to sell this one for $100, $200, and one person will buy it, and that'll offset the cost of them buying one issue or 100 issues of the main book that are going to rot on the shelves because nobody buys Avengers comics anymore, especially with this lineup. This is an MCU lineup. Now, the only difference is, obviously, Black Panther and Tony Stark are dead in the MCU. So I would imagine, I wonder who would fill those slots in the MCU Avengers lineup. Maybe Ironheart and Shuri, I guess. But anyway, Captain Marvel is taking the lead. So she is going to be the leader of the Avengers, which makes no sense, especially in the comics, because it should be Iron Man if it's not Captain America. Because Iron Man is actually, in the comics, I believe he's the founder of the Avengers. Because the first Avengers book didn't even have Captain America in it. It was like Ant-Man and the Wasp and Thor, Hulk, and Iron Man, I think, was the lineup. I haven't read that in a long time, but an old Silver Age run. But anyway, you do kind of have an MCU lineup here, and this is not far from where it'll probably be. I got to ask, if you want Sam Wilson to be Captain America, why isn't he leading? Why is it Carol Danvers? Now, remember, there were rumors. Well, not rumors so much. It was actually stated by Kevin Feige that Captain America was going to be the face of the MCU, and it sounded like he was backing off from that. But when I see because don't forget, Kevin Feige is over the comics now, too. He's over everything. This kind of tells me, all right, well, let's try to start to map out some stories here and see if we can get some stuff going. And we'll have Carol Danvers take the lead. So this is the first time she's ever been leader of the Avengers. She's been on the team forever now, at least since the MCU push for her started to go, because they constantly push this character, even though her comic never sells. In fact, when the sales get low, they cancel her book and then renew it with a #1 so that it will sell a shitload of books, because for some reason, people still flock to number ones. I don't know why. You would think you would have learned after all this time that basically these people have made the number one worthless, because when a book's sales get shitty, they just cancel it and renew it with a new creative team, and then you get a new number one. They just did this with Miles Morales. Miles Morales' Spider-Man got rebooted into another number one, and now even the second issue is still on the charts. But over time, it'll go down. Now, I think Miles actually has people that like him. I don't think anybody's a big fan of Carol Danvers. So, Marvel will launch a new Avengers comic series in May as part of its Avengers 60th anniversary campaign. The new series will be written by Jed MacKay, a Moon Knight Doctor Strange, with art by Marvel Stormbreaker artist C.F. Villa, X-Men, who will have Captain Marvel leading a team that includes Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, and Vision as they face new and familiar perils. The 60th anniversary promotion, dubbed Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest, will also include 2 new short-form video series, Marvel's Avengers Stunt Squad and Marvel Mech Strike, Mechasaurus, and the kid-friendly Marvel HQ platform. That's funny. Kids don't read comics anymore. I do really wonder what's going to happen to this medium in a generation, because most of the people that read comics still are like people in their 30s and 40s. Kids read manga. That's a fact. They read manga and they play video games. They don't read American comics anymore. That's why you have articles saying they're in a rut. It's really funny too. Like, the peak of comic book movies never raised up this medium. That's sad. That's sad. Though Marvel and DC, especially Marvel 100%, didn't try to capitalize on it, because when they released an Iron Man movie, if someone went in to read an Iron Man comic, they didn't get Tony Stark. They got a teenage black girl, Ironheart. Literally was in Iron Man comics. Tony Stark was dead, but they kept the Iron Man name and replaced him with Riri Williams. And that's what you got when you went in to buy, I think they're in Iron Man 3. Now, I could be wrong on that, but if you were going in, and Iron Man was the most popular character in the MCU. Without a doubt, he had the best story arc. If you went in, though, and you wanted to get his book, you got Riri Williams. Brilliant writing. Hell, they just had that with the Doctor Strange book. When the Multiverse of Madness came out, if you went in to buy a Doctor Strange book, he was dead. You got his wife. His ex-wife. So this is where we're at now. Yay. I hope you're looking forward to more Brie Larson, because you're going to get her. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.